So this morning, my wife and I were asleep in bed, and we heard the dogs barking in the backyard, and so we turned on the spotlights and tried to figure out what was going on.
And what happened? Kind of run it down from there.
So I looked out in the backyard, and we got a few acres, and so the dogs are on an invisible fence, and so they can't leave the property. And I saw them kind of over on the property line, and it looked like a real big coyote, and so I wasn't sure what was going on. So I went out there to kind of scare it off, and I realized then it was probably about a 150-pound wild boar.
Dogs, how the dogs react then?
So the dogs couldn't do anything because they're in the invisible fence. Yeah. And then the pig right in front of me ran at the dogs and just started fighting the dogs, like a dog fight. And so I got a little Catahoula and a Labrador, my duck hunting dog. And so they started fighting with the pig, and I didn't want the pig to hurt my dogs. And so I went down there and tried to break them up. And then, I'm in my socks and, sleeping clothes. So it's not like I'm, ready for this. And the pig started chasing me. So I ran back up to the house, and then the pig ran off. So I took the invisible collars off my dogs just in case the pig came back, so they would, be able to kind of run it off. And the pig came back around, chased me onto my back porch, and then I kind of hid in a corner of the back porch so it wouldn't follow me towards the house. And that's when the pig started tearing stuff up.
And got kids' playground equipment and the fish pond stuff and everything.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So the pig, after it chased me and I kind of tucked in the corner, the pig ran up to the back door of the garage and rammed into the back door of the garage till he broke the door off the frame. Basically, like a burglar would do, kicked the whole door in. And then when he realized where I was, he came straight at me. And so I stood between him and the kids' playground equipment, little Fisher Price play set, and the pig, broke that and then ran off. So I thought the pig was gone. Met with a couple of my neighbors this morning and saw the pig on their Ring doorbell camera. So we know that the pig went, a couple houses down and then decided to come back. So he set off my motion sensors and turned the lights on automatically. And he was right here at my front door looking in the window at us from outside the front. And, I wasn't sure why why the pig was so aggressive.
Kind of looking at him though, kind of like worried he's going to come through the front door on you?
Yes, I was really worried because, I don't want him to come through these windows or through the front door. And so I told my wife that, I needed to do something, but I didn't want to, fire a weapon off and scare the neighbors. So I went to the garage and got my crossbow, loaded my crossbow, and I came out the back side of the house. And I thought maybe the pig was gone, but he was still standing here on the front porch. And so when he saw me, it's something like out of a movie. The pig just came running straight at me, and it was, not even 5 o'clock in the morning yet, so it was too dark for me to really get a sight on him. So I just pretty much put the crossbow at him and pulled the trigger.
Nailed him good.
It seemed like it went straight through his heart and came out his stomach, and he died immediately. And you can see where he kind of, died next to the house. And so first thing I did was I called the sheriff's department and told them what had happened. And they explained it was a nuisance animal, and I'm not in the city limits, and it's not really an issue for them to come out. I just want to make sure I cross my T's and dotted my I's, and so now I'm just going to dispose of it.
What, you're out in the country. You see quite a few of these things?
We did. We had a lot of pigs tearing up the back property here, rooting up the grass, and, just general destruction of, landscaping and things like that. Most of the pigs in this area have been trapped and, gotten rid of, but, there's a lot of pigs out here.